Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. What's going on, gang? How's everybody doing? Oh, this is the worst part of the year. It's so boring. There's no Bucs news. There's no news across the NFL, really. What's up, Jason? Who is my favorite Bucs player right now, man? You know, that is a tough question. Whew. There's so many. So many. What's up, Al? Man, I got to go with Levante David. Just got to do it. You know, it'd be a toss-up between him and Mike Evans, but I got to go with Levante because I'm a defensive guy, and he has just been so consistent for so long. Same with Mike Evans, but, you know, I got to give props to my defense, man. Defensive guys are my stick. But man, we got so many good players. Man, you got Vita Vea. Vita Vea has lost weight this year. Coach is real happy about him. Coach Todd Bowles, in an interview, said that. Let me see. Here's the quote exactly. Talking about Vita Vea. He said, I think he's having a great offseason with what he's doing right now, and we look for him to come back stronger and faster and quicker and help us win. We've talked about it for a long time. He's finally taking it to heart to where he's really making the strides and the changes necessary. He's talking about Vita Vea. I've been saying that for a couple years now. It looks like Vita has, you know, kind of big and slow. Last year was really bad. But looks like he's losing weight and coming back strong. So, good deal. Love me some Vita, man. Vita Vea. Love me some Winfield Jr. Oh, man, we just got so many good guys. I like Cansey. I'm excited to see what he brings this year. Of course, you got Tristan Wirfs. Love him. Like Gedeke. You know, man, did he show up last year? Woof. Very impressed with him. He was my most improved player. Him and Cade Otton. But Gedeke, top of the list as far as most improved guys. Yeah, so slow. This time of year is just, so slow. Yeah, Jason, you like Mike Evans and Winfield and I'm gonna say worse. Baker Mayfield and David. You got a lot going on there. We're not exactly sure how much he's lost, but probably a good 30 pounds is what I'm thinking. Because he came into the league, I think he was 350 or 360, and last year I want to say he was playing at 390. So big. It'll be a big difference if he comes back lighter. Because the first couple of years, man, he was incredibly fast for as big as he was. And in the past couple of years, you know, he was getting winded. I saw him so many times on the sidelines doing oxygen and out there in the huddles, his hands on his hips, breathing real deep. So I found it pretty interesting that Bowles said that he was finally taking it to heart. So I guess he wasn't serious for the past few years. Cody Mock has gained weight. Now, we talked about that all last year. One of his biggest problems was he just wasn't big and strong enough. He was getting bullied by guys. But he's put on 20 pounds this offseason in there working out with Tristan Wirfs and Gedeke. Did y'all see that video of Tristan Wirfs? It looked like he was doing squats. He did 2 squats with 600 pounds, if I calculated it right. That was quite impressive. His thighs are huge. I mean, just huge. 15 to 20 pounds is what we've heard so far about Cody Mock. And that's probably all muscle. And we knew it was going to happen. You know, these guys, they come from college, they get into the NFL, they get on these weight programs, they get to eating right. You know, because these guys start really getting on them about, you know, they got their own personal trainers, basically. And they get them on these weight plans to get muscles going. So, yeah, Cody Mock put on about 20 pounds. So that's exciting. Because that's what we said. I mean, he's got a ways to go with a lot of stuff, but his strength was his biggest weakness last year. But both him and the coaches both said that he needed to get stronger this year. Right before I got on, I went to hit the button to go live, and my computer blitzed out, crashed. So I got my new computer stuff in today, but I didn't get a chance to unbox it, work on it, or anything like that. So hopefully next week we'll have the new computer going. What's up, D? Hainsey's got a notable game. I haven't heard anything about Hainsey. He's getting bigger. He could use it too. He could use it too. How's life treating you, D? Oh man, most improved Buccaneer player this year coming up. Hopefully Mock. Hopefully Cody Mock. If they keep him in at right guard. I'm still not convinced he's going to be the starter. We'll see. We will see. I like Rakeem Jarrett, wide receiver. I'd like to see him get much more snaps this year. Payne Durham, I'd like to see him get more snaps. He probably will, because there's no way Cade Otton's going to be a 100% player again this year. There's no way. No way. That was ridiculous last year. I don't know what Dave Canales was thinking. You know, tight ends, having them out there playing 100% of the snaps, man, that's tough, man. That's a big ask. I haven't looked at any of the OTA footage, D. I'm going to have to check that out. You think Durham's going to be a bust, Al? Really? I liked what I saw from him last year, but he just got so few snaps. Yeah. Keith, our tight end, our fullback disguised as a tight end. He's not a tight end. I'm sorry. He's a fullback. I like his heart though. I like his grit. So I watched some film on Ernest Graham. Not a whole lot of film out there, you know. Ernest Graham. Now the Pro Football Reference had him listed as a defensive end, and that's what I was saying, that he was a defensive end. I was like, man, that's pretty big. 6'6". What was he? 280, something like that. But no, he played tackle for the Rams. Defensive tackle. He played both sides. He'd switch back and forth. But he only had 3 games in 2022 where he got a decent amount of snaps. He got 54 snaps in week 18. And it was interesting. I was watching the game film, and that was when Mayfield was the quarterback for the Rams. It was really fun watching him, man. He didn't play that well with them. At least not in week 18 or 17. Those are the two games I watched. It was much more, you know, that frantic stuff we talked about. He was much more frantic. His targets were off. But, and he ended up throwing an interception in overtime in week 18 against Seattle that pretty much cost them the game. And it was just a bad pass. He had a wide open guy, probably 45 yards down the field, and he threw it, and it was short, and the safety was able to come over and get underneath it. And then Seattle ended up going down the field and scoring to win the game in overtime, week 18. The Rams didn't have anything to play for at that point. I think they had won 3 or 4 games. It was the last game of the season. They had their backups in. But, yeah, Mayfield just didn't play very well. He was too frantic. But Ernest Graham, I agree with you, Al. I think he's going to be just a body, training camp body. He wasn't bad, but he was nothing to write home about either. He had 54 snaps in the Week 18 game. It was the most he's had in his career, which has been relatively short. And he reminded me a little bit of Golston, Will Golston on our team, especially in his first few years. Golston used to end up on the ground a lot, and Graham was like that. Too much for my liking. Now, Graham will beat smaller linemen and tight ends. He just whooped up on when tight ends tried to block him, he would just whoop them. And the smaller linemen, the center and the guards, he could beat them. Tackles, he could not get around a tackle for nothing. He did have good ball awareness. He kept his eye on the ball. He knew what the play was. He followed it. He tracked it with his eyes real good. But again, nothing special. I didn't see any moves from him. He was just a straight up, I'm just going to try and get past you. Just try and beat you physically. That was it. So I don't think Ernest Graham's going to really contribute a lot. Okay, what's up, brother? You think Dean's going to be gone next offseason? Yeah. Dean's been one of the most disappointing players for me. I've said this many times. When he first came into the league, he only got a few snaps, and I was like, oh, man, this guy's really good for the snaps I saw. And then he got rotated in as a starter every now and then because of all the injuries we had to cornerbacks. And what I saw from him, he was raw, but he was really good. He had great closing speed, and he still does. But he just hasn't improved any. Oh, you think Keith's going to be cut, Al? Yeah, Keith is a fullback. And he's listed as a tight end, but he's a fullback. He can't block either. He's a bad blocking fullback. Reminds me of Mike Allstott. Allstott was not a very good blocker. Molly and the family are doing well. I think I told y'all I got a puppy. We got a puppy, and we were dog sitting Molly's dad's puppy. So this house has been a zoo for the past week. New puppy went and got fixed, so we got her with the big plastic cone, and she's a little ball of energy. She wants to play and jump up on things, and we can't let her. And they told us if she jumps off the couch or internal stitching might bust and all that good stuff. So it's been tough. She's whining. Was that the presser, D, talking about Dean, where he was talking about Carlton Davis getting released? I haven't watched that presser, but I heard about it. What'd you see about Dean that made you feel like he was different? Yeah, I like Rakeem Jarrett. I really liked him. He was so impressive last year for the few snaps he got. The amount of times he got open. He just seemed like he had a knack for getting wide open. Man, I don't know. My throat, the tickle in my throat. Yeah, I think he's going to have 16 touchdowns, Jason. Yeah, unfortunately, I just have not had the chance to catch up on my pressers, man. I'm falling behind. So what happens, the off season comes around, and I try to cram in all my projects that I didn't do during football season. So I'm just like falling behind on everything. He seemed a little agitated, huh? I wonder if it's because of Carlton Davis getting the boot. You know, Dean's played his whole career. He's played with Davis. I don't know about 9 interceptions. You talking about in a season? Winfield Jr. needs to do something though, because he's getting paid. Goodness, he's getting paid the most of any defensive back in NFL history. He better do some interceptions, right? Yeah, so that's, hey, Molly, what's up? Molly made dinner, and it was ready about 2 minutes before I got online. So I have not eaten. That reminds me, I've been waiting for Rampage to come in because we bought tickets to go to the game. We are sitting in, there was a section with 12 seats available. So we picked up 4. And so that means there's 8 left. I'm going to check and make sure, see how many seats are left. So if anybody wants to go, sorry about the coughing, guys. This is the December 8th game, week 14, Raiders at Bucs. Yeah, we're definitely going to get a beer together, MK. And if people can't get tickets or don't want to get these tickets, they're the nosebleeds. The cheap nosebleeds. Okay, we're at section 312. Section 312, row double A. So if anybody wants to go, that's where we're going to be. If not, we're still going to have a meetup with everybody, do some tailgating in the parking lot. So anybody that's going to go, I know Tom wants to go, Craig wants to go, MK. Tom, what's up? Well, you had to buy your own ticket. We only bought 4 tickets. And that was for me, Molly, Rampage, and Heather. So there's let me make sure there's still tickets left. I can't wait to get my new computer going. Yeah. 312. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, they're all gone. Wow. Yeah. Well, there's seats behind us. Section 312, row double B is behind us. Damn, they sold pretty quick. You might be able to find them on SeatGeek or something, resales. This is the official NFL seating. So anyhow, section 312, row double A is where we're sitting. There are seats available in section 312, row double B, which is right behind us. So we'll be in the same area anyhow. Yeah, D, I'm telling you. The throat just started itching right before I got on there. Yeah. Okay, you better go. Tom, you better go too. And like I said, if we don't sit together, it's no big deal. At least we'll meet up. The Raiders got 5 fans in total. I tell you, I can't believe they moved from Oakland, I just talk about, could you imagine being a fan of a team, hometown team, then they just get up and move? So disrespectful. Yes, I will do that, Al. Heck, we might even live stream from there. That'd be cool. It's hard for me to do that when I'm watching football. Maybe I'll hire a video crew to follow me around. Jason is saying Winfield Jr. is going to get 9 interceptions, 10 sacks, and 20 quarterback hits. 9 forced fumbles and 7 fumble recoveries. Is Jason secretly Winfield Jr.? What's up, Nate? Long time no see, brother. Drake ordered me a ticket, send you a check. Gosh, we should have gotten extra tickets. I knew. Let me see what I can do, Tom. I got your email. Like I said, if it'll have to be the seats behind us. The thing of it is, when we ordered these tickets, you can't specify the seat number. So there was 12 available when we ordered them. And we wanted the outside seats, which was seats 1, 2, 3, and 4. But they ended up giving us 12, 11, 10, and 9. I was like, what? I got these specific. So now we're sitting right in the middle instead of on the edge like we wanted. Oh, well. So, yeah. Zach, what's going on? Cool. Yeah, the Raiders are trash. Yeah, I'm looking for Cansey to really do something. I like him. I like him a lot. Yeah, the Lions game. We should have won that game. The Atlanta games are going to be pretty good, I think. 49ers game. Honestly, though, week 1. That's the game I'm looking forward the most. Just week 1. Let's get it started. And it's against the Commanders, too. We're going to trounce them. I'm so glad we're getting them early in the season, too. I wish we were getting Atlanta early in the season. We get them week 8, but by that time they might be gelling a little bit. Dee likes all the games. She's excited about all of them. Hey, Tom, how come you can't get yourself a ticket? I can't believe they sold all the seats in that row. There was 12 of them. That was the reason why I got that. And then I didn't even get the outside row. I like to sit on the outside because I can get up a lot. Oh, yeah, good point, Nate. Yes. Whoop up on the Panthers. That's going to be so much fun. That's going to be so much fun. Panthers suck. Dave Canales sucks. Yeah, the only news is such a slow. This next period for the next couple of months is going to be so slow. I watched some Ernest Graham film. Defensive tackle we got from the Rams. Yeah, he's a guy. Just a guy. I don't even know if he'll make it to the roster, at the start of the season. Vita Vea has lost weight, and Cody Mauch has gained weight. So that's all the news. We did sign our wide receiver we drafted. We signed him today. Oh, you're traveling to West Virginia? Okay. All right, I'll see what I can do, Tom. You just want one ticket? I can't do it right now. I have to do it when I get off the stream. I don't know, Jason. That's a good question. Got to see the guy play first. Play in the NFL. See if he can handle it. So many times you get these guys that come in the NFL and then they just fizzle out. Or they end up getting drinking problems or trouble with the law, or the money goes to their head or whatever. Or they just can't cut it. I mean, do you think they get pampered more in college? Or, mentored more or something? Because you get so many guys come to the NFL and they just can't hack it. Is it because they're playing up against harder competition and they're not the stars anymore? Because most of these guys that get drafted, they were the stars in high school, stars in college. Then they come to the NFL and they're just average. Or they're going up against all these guys that have been stars too. Vita's working with Sue. That's interesting. I know they were good. I know they were good friends. They used to crack me up, man. Vita used to call him Big Girl. What's up, big girl? He'd say that all the time. One of my favorite clips was Ndamukong Suh went to tackle the quarterback, and he fell down, and he grabbed the quarterback's ankle, but he got away from him. And Vita just started laughing, and they were both like rolling on the ground laughing. I don't know what was so funny about it, but just seeing those two big guys just laying on the ground laughing was hilarious. Yeah, I'll do it, Tom. I just don't want to tax my computer right now. And plus, I don't have the account on this computer. It would be, I'd have to jump through a bunch of hoops right now. Well, you going to see family, Tom? Where Rampage is at? He's supposed to be in here. He's been working on his basement. No, but I have been polishing up my bowling ball. I've got a bowling ball. It's a clear bowling ball with a skull inside of it. And I've had it for, gosh, almost 30 years. 25 years anyhow. And it's all ugly looking and everything. So I've been polishing it up. I'm going to display it over here, put a light underneath it. So the skull. That's kind of Buccaneer related. You think Vita's going to lose 40 pounds? Woo! It's a lot of weight. I haven't even trimmed up. I haven't done my trimming of my beard or shaving or a mustache. I've been busy the past couple of weeks between being sick and puppies, going to Virginia, vacation. So what's going on in the world? I saw one of the Kansas City Chiefs offensive lineman. I think it was some misdemeanors for animal abuse, dogs. So I think it was the Chiefs. And he's saying it's the cops are revenge for him because he's got a smoke shop. He owns a smoke shop or something. I don't know much about it. I'm just there's like no news out there. There's just nothing going on, man. It's horrible. Did y'all see that press conference with Andy Reid, other reporters and stuff? Both him and Patrick Mahomes just got bombarded with questions about their kicker. You know, he gave that commencement speech, talking about women's most, the greatest thing for a woman to do is, be a mother and a wife. So, of course, people got all upset. And Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes were just bombarded with stuff. And they both did a very good job of, kind of saying, I don't want to say politically correct, but basically saying, hey, we support the guy. We like him. He's a good person. And then one of the reporters asked Andy Reid, so, well, if you don't agree with him, or if he says things you don't like, basically, don't you think that's a problem? Should you have him around? And Andy Reid said, hey, you guys say stuff I don't like. How would you like it if I didn't allow y'all here? I thought that was great. I was like, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, you're at the airport. I thought you were driving it, man. Well, heck, you'll probably be in West Virginia by the time I get off the live stream. I heard Cody Mock got to 20, so he's up to 25 now. I wrote that in my notes a couple days ago, so maybe he's gained another 5 pounds. Chiefs' first round draft pick had a drop, and social media is roasting him. That's how that's how that's how slow the NFL is right now. The guy has a drop in voluntary minicamp and everybody roasts him. Oh, you were driving to the airport. I got it. Baker Mayfield lost 10 pounds? Ah, man. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Does he need to lose weight? I don't know. Kind of a smallish guy. Al, you going to come to the game? December 8th? The Raiders? Come on, man. We want you to come. That's what I was thinking too, dude. He's not. He ain't got a lot of extra weight on him. It's kind of hard to tell though because he wears that padding that makes him look like he's wearing a barrel under his shirt. He's all padded up. Oh, these seats are cheap, man. They were like $112. Go take some of that NVIDIA money. Cash out a half a stock. Yeah, I think he's too small to be losing that much weight. That's like 10% of his body. Yeah, my computer crashed right when I went to get online. I went to hit the go live button, which I'm glad it crashed right before I did that because it really would have sucked if I would have hit the go live button and then my computer crashed. But I was just getting ready to hit it. My computer just went blank. Like I said, I got the new one sitting downstairs. 35 pounds worth of computer parts, man. I told you, I'm excited about it. Double processor, man. It's got 2 motherboards. I'm going to have almost 50 cores. And then I'm thinking about getting the graphic card I've got that I ordered is good. I think it's got 8 cores. I'm thinking about getting one with 20. So I can get 60 cores, man. I'm going to be doing some video. I'm excited about it. How much weight have you gained now? Oh, you're not talking about weight. You're talking about NVIDIA. How much have you gained? You've gained enough to buy a ticket. You know, that's the thing. 66,000. Wow. Good job, man. And you're talking about you can't afford a $100 ticket. Come on. Or you don't want to spend the money. I get it. You know, but that's the thing with the weight. We'll never know because they never give they'll say a guy weighs this much, and you know they're never accurate with that stuff, man. It's not official. It's not like they go in, they got all on the same scale, and they update every week. Yeah. Baker gets hit too much. He needs some weight on him. Yeah, that's the thing about the stock market. You can't. I thought you can't watch it. It'll drive you crazy. Sit there watching your money fluctuate. You think that's bad though? Cryptocurrency will drive you crazy. It would drive you crazy. Do I think Mike Evans will gain weight? I do kind of worry about Mike because we all know this is his last contract, and is he gonna ball out, or is he just like he's gonna coast? Is he gonna try to get his 1,000 yards, or is he like, I don't care about that anymore? Tom definitely wants to meet. He wants to meet Mr. Bundy. Yeah, crypto's scary, man. It's not like stock in the sense that you can research the company and the products or the board or the CEO or anything like that. Crypto, man, it's the Wild West. I can't believe they sold out all those tickets in that row. That's why I picked that row, because there were so many tickets available. I knew I should have bought a whole block of tickets. And then sold them for twice as much. Scalping. Yeah, I hope so, D. I hope so. Yeah, he had a great year last year. Really did. I don't know. Was it his best year stat-wise? I know it was close to it. I'm scared of opening windows on my computer because I don't want my computer to crash. Let's look at his stats here. All right. Beep, beep. No, his best year was 2018 as far as yards concerned. 1,524. Last year he had 1,255. It's amazing. He's had 11,690 yards in his career. All right, touchdowns. He had 13 touchdowns last year. His most was in 2021. He had 14. So he was close. He had a good solid year last year. It was his second best year. We'll say that. Second best year. It was his second best in yardage and second best in touchdowns. Mike has gotten all of his yardage from receiving. He has not rushed any. He had one attempt. Oh, no, that's not true. He's gotten 10 yards in 2021. He got 10 yards rushing. So out of that 11,690, 11,680 of it is from catching the ball. He's only had 4 fumbles. Four fumbles and 762 catches. He averages 15.3 yards per reception. That's pretty good. His reception rate is 54%. He did have his longest catch of his career last year, 75 yards. Oh, no, I'm sorry. His catch percentage it was 58%. My bad. That's a little bit better. That's his career. It's 57.7%. Last year he was 58.1%. That's crazy. His receiving yards per reception is 15.3. Hey. You know, I always said he wasn't good at yards after the catch, but his yards target is 8.8. So that means he's getting 7 yards after the catch on average. It's not bad. It's him falling down. Catches ball, falls forward. You're going to get me a Buccaneers Observer t-shirt? I'd appreciate that, Tom. Vita's probably around, I don't know, 370? Depends on how much he's lost. 360? I'd like to see him get around 350, somewhere in that ballpark. Kind of where he was when he came in the league. He was so fast for as big as he was. He used to chase guys down from behind. I should make a video of that. Let me see. 3, 4, yeah. He weighed 347 pounds coming into the league. But like I said, you know, those weights are never accurate. Yeah, a couple years ago, he was at 360 pounds. And last year, he was definitely bigger. Todd Bowles had knee surgery. He went knee replacement surgery. Oh my gosh. Did not know that. That's what happens when you get old. Oh, that's right. I remember that, Molly. Yeah. Yeah, he got a new jet ski. He was all bragging about it and everything. Casey Phillips asked him what the weight limit on the jet ski was. He was just like, he had that look on his face where it was like, did you just call me fat? Yeah, he was not. His conditioning was horrible last year. And, I'm seeing, watching the game film, he's just not chasing after the play anymore. It's like if the play goes by him or if it's on the other side of the field, he just kind of stands there. I don't like seeing that. Yeah, I have to find that clip. Play that clip. Oh, man. Molly, do you remember anything so I can do some searching for it? Oh, man, I probably got it in our notes somewhere. They all looked offended for him. Okay, so that was 2020. See if you can find that, Molly. I'd like to play that clip. That's funny. Of course, it's probably not as funny as we remember it, but they were doing position group Zoom call interviews. And that was 2020. Don't you start playing. Don't you start playing. Why do sites have automatic video play? I hate that. Oh, they're doing it again. See? All right. I'm done. Yeah, it's been a whole week, and that's all the news I've got. Ernest Graham film, and 2 players losing weight. No, 1 player losing weight, 1 player gaining weight. This time of year for football is bad. So, what are our predictions for Bucs record this year? Commanders, we're going to win that. Detroit Lions, I'm going to say we're going to lose it. It's at Lions. Broncos, we're going to win that. Eagles, that's at home. We're going to win that. Falcons at Falcons. That's week 5. Oh. Huh. That's a tough one. I'm going to say we're going to lose that one. At New Orleans, I'm going to say we're going to lose that one. Ravens, we're going to lose that one. Falcons, week 8, we're going to win that one. Chiefs, week 9, say we're going to lose that one. 49ers, we're going to lose that one. Giants, we're going to win that one. Panthers, we're going to win that one. Raiders, we're going to win that one. Chargers, that's interesting. It's at L.A. I'm going to say we're going to lose it. Cowboys, I'm going to say we're going to win that one. Panthers, we're going to win that one. Saints, we're going to win that one. I'm going to say 10 and 7. Jason says, this is the way too early season record prediction. You think it's 7 wins, Al? Man, I don't like it. That's scary. Oh, you found it? Okay. That's hilarious. Is it funny? At 6:40-ish. Good job, Molly. All right. I'm going to play this. Look, Vita's got Domicog Sue as his background. Big girl. It's hilarious. That's funny. His background picture is Domicog Sue. Okay. 6:40-ish.
Just haters. I know Vita's been cooking too out on the grill, and I also know Redskins.
A little bit. I've been trying to set my grill game up, getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Should have a cook-off.
YouTube channel. I had my ribs though.
Yeah, they're fire.
Yeah, Pat can attest to his skills.
Yeah, they're fire.
I wanted to know if the jet skis come with a weight limit.
Big girl. That's tough.
There ain't no weight limit. It's a 3-passenger jet ski. So
only one person fit on it.
It's supposed to be 3 people, but instead it's just Vita.
One seater.
One seater.
Yeah, see, cool.
Okay, we got some of our fan questions here real quick. All right.
Okay. I thought he was like straight face, but yeah. You think Washington's gonna win? Come on, man. There's no way. Broncos are gonna win. Oh wait, you're saying we win. Okay. Panthers away win, Raiders win, Chargers win, Saints at home win. That's it? You don't think we're going to beat Atlanta at all? You don't think we're going to beat... Okay. That's it. Man, Allen got no confidence in this team. I think we're going to sweep the Panthers. I just can't see us losing to them. But then again, I didn't see us having a 7-game losing streak last year either. That was tough, man. That was a tough period. I don't want to go through that again. Molly, what do you think our record's going to be? Think we're going to break 10 wins? I got you down 12-5. Yeah, I know you don't like doing the predictions. That's what I was saying. We're going to sweep the Panthers, man. Ritter was pretty bad. Hillman. Oh, gosh. Marcus Mariota. Yeah, Marcus Mariota was a horrible quarterback. Horrible quarterback. I'm so glad we got Jameis Winston instead of Mariota, man. Because I hated watching Mariota play. He just looked confused out there all the time. At least Jameis was exciting. Mariota was hard to watch. Well, Al, you scare me with your predictions, man. You're good at that. 20 pounds is what I heard, Jason. You're too analytical. You got to get your pewter-colored glasses on, Al. Like we're gonna win all 7. We're gonna go 17-0. I don't know. I think I'm kind of excited about the team. I like the players. You think he's gained 30 pounds? Yeah, really. Do us a favor, Al. Predict higher, man. Yeah, I like your NVIDIA prediction, too. It's pretty good. Quite impressive, man. So you had like $130,000 swing. Oof. That's a roller coaster. I hope you predicted incorrectly. The on the low end, not on the high end. Yeah, he'll probably gain more than 30 pounds. He's going to keep gaining weight until training camp anyhow. He'll probably lose quite a bit in training camp, though, with his sweat. Yeah, put it out there, man. Put that out there in the universe, Al. 17 wins, brother. Yeah. You know, we'll probably never see an undefeated season again. 18 weeks. It was hard enough for the Patriots to do it. They couldn't pull it off at the very end with the Super Bowl. Back when the Dolphins did it. What they have? 14-week schedules back then? There goes my garage door. Somebody's either coming in or going out. Yeah, 14 games. 14-game season. Ended up winning the Super Bowl that year. So, and they only had 3 playoff games. So they ended up going 17-0. Patriots did that during the regular season, right? So they actually won more games in a row. And I really wanted them to win it all. Okay, they went 16 now. That was a 16-week season. 16 games. What are we at? 17 now? Oh, did y'all see they're getting rid of the chain gangs? I don't know if they're going to do it this year, but they're going to start placing the ball electronically using GPS and all that stuff. It's not going to be GPS. It's probably going to be in-stadium positioning. But they're finally going to do it. So I think they're going to test it out in the preseason. Okay, they're going to. Which that's going to be very weird. All my life they've had the chain gang. Oh, they're saying if it's they're going to try it during preseason for measuring first downs. If the trial is successful and receives approval, the tracking system will be fully implemented for the 2024 NFL regular season. They're also talking about evaluating technology for sidelines, goal lines, end lines, as well as the first down markers. Huh. I don't know. isn't that part of football, though, you know? So much technology in the NFL now. You've got the replays, you know, with the refs. You've got communications in the helmets. You got iPads on the sideline or tablets. There's so much electronics, man. So they're going to do it across all teams in the preseason. Oh, it's an optical tracking system for line to gain rulings. I thought it was that chip they had inside the ball. The chain gang will still be used as a backup and as a reference point for coaches. Yeah, so this is not using the microchip that's been embedded in the ball. It relies entirely on optical tracking. It's the same system they use for tennis now. Oh, I didn't know. This system was used at the MetLife Stadium and Hard Rock Stadiums last year. They just snuck that in on us, didn't they? If there's an issue, it can be tabled until 2025. So it looks like they're going to do it this year. Interesting. Unless there's an issue. Which there's probably going to be an issue. AI players. It's coming. I bet it is. You know what I want to see? I was a big fan of Robot Wars. I love Robot Wars. Love it. I really thought that was going to be the sport of the future, but that's what we need, man. We need robots out there. Tom, you're agreeing with Al on the low score. You like the GPS football, huh? Oh, your flight was delayed. I was getting ready to say, I thought you were getting ready to get on an airplane, man. Oh, BattleBots. Gosh, man, you know, I loved it. Loved it, loved it. It's still on. I don't think it's BattleBots. There's two of them. There's Robot Wars and BattleBots. Yeah, man. I had my favorite robots and stuff. The thing I hated about it is they tried to make it all about the people. I'm like, I'm not here to watch the people. They'd have these long, you know, exposés, you know, about how these people, you know, they were all nerds, and you know, they're like going to their houses and talking to their families, you know, everything. I'm like, man, I don't care. I want to see robots fight each other. I actually wrote to, gosh, when that, I think it first started happening in the early 2000s on Tech TV, or I can't remember what channel. And I wrote to him with all kinds of suggestions. And my main suggestion was, man, just cut out the human part. I mean, it's kind of cool to talk about the guys a little bit, but don't make that the focus of the show. I want to see robots destroy each other. Is it BattleBots that's still on? Patrick Laird. Is he still on the team? Didn't he go to the Bears? That's what I used to do, Tom. Yeah, yeah. I've got a friend of mine. He's still got. It's not TiVo. It's cable with the DVR. So he records all the BattleBots. So when I go over there, that's what we do. We sit there and fast forward through all the human stuff and just watch the fights. A lot of times I'll just watch the clips on YouTube now. Whew, guys, I think I'm going to cut this early. I am starving. And I'm going to try and get Tom a ticket. Al, if you can, man, we'd really like to see you there. And anybody else, too. MK, you better show up. You owe me a beer. Yeah, it'll be fun, man. It'll be fun. I've never sat in those. This is the upper level. Never sat there, but the seats look cool. I mean, a good view of the field. Man, you must live very, very cheap. Al Bundy eats beans out of a can for dinner. All right, guys. I got to get off here. All I'm thinking about is food, man. I'm starving. I saw that Molly made a roast. I went downstairs. She was like, "It's ready, but it's too hot." I was like, "Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to eat before I get online." Al eats ramen 3 times a day. Got $1 million in the bank eating ramen. That's how you get money, though, right? Don't spend it. So I tell my daughter all the time, the best way to get rich is don't spend your money. Okay, is it in that channel? Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out, Al. Be proud of that. Good night, D. Tom, I'm going to log off, eat dinner, and then try and get you some tickets. Wait, can't you? You can do it while you're sitting there at the airport. Anyhow, all right. Guys, it's been great. I appreciate everybody showing up and chatting with me. I know there's not a lot of football stuff going on, Buccaneers stuff, but we make it work. We make it work. Maybe next week we'll have a therapy session or something. The 4-9 Buccaneers versus the 3-10 Raiders. That's probably what it's going to end up being. All right. Anyhow, y'all have a blessed week. And if there's no breaking news, then I will see everybody next Wednesday. Be there, be square, all that good stuff. But until next time, go Bucs.